Hello, today we are going to discuss about the job role of retail team leader, which is in second in the hierarchy from bottom in a retail business model like hypermarket. Usually, the entry level position in any organized retail sector is the retail sales associate or cashiers. This team leader position is a very good position for individuals who want to build a career in retail. It will help them gain management experience. Working as a store team leader often provides opportunities for promotion when more upper level managerial positions open up. Individuals who choose to become store team leaders or who are chosen by a manager for this role would have worked their way up from a more entry level position such as cashier, retail sales associate, or someone working on the store floor to the position of a head cashier or some other type of supervisor who will be responsible for managing his team. In simple, a retail team leader is an individual in a supervisory position directing the sales team in the retail environment. So he basically monitors the activities of his sales associates team. The basic responsibilities of a retail team leader are to help implement company's sales strategy, ensure that the rest of the sales team adheres to guidelines to help implement and train the staff on executing sales techniques and services. As I've said earlier, he supervises the staff and reviews sale data to ensure that the entire team performs to expectations. Now the question is, what does a store team leader exactly do? A store team leader will often be responsible for running a specific department or even a whole shift of employees. The team leader may have multiple responsibilities depending on the nature of the store and the number of other employees that work there. Often the team leader is responsible for maintaining and managing a specific department in the store, which could include everything from organizing products for display, planning visual merchandising, processing sales of products, customer relationship management, merchandising. Of course, he doesn't do all these things alone. He has a team of sales associates and visual merchandisers to assist him in his work. Team leader is also responsible for motivating, encouraging, and giving directions to employees under him or her, and in making sure the team follows the store policies and feels positive about the corporate culture. This is very important, otherwise, the employees may leave the organization, which is a great loss to the organization. Again, a store team leader will often need to prepare reports that may have to be presented to the upper management and other departmental managers in the store. This often pertains to sales target. Here are the attributes required for a successful team leader. So these attributes, in other words, we may say it as qualities or skills. These attributes are very important because whenever an individual goes for facing an interview for the position of team leader, or he is considered internally for the position of team leader from his current position of retail sales associate, the human resource manager often uh, often tries to assess whether he has these attributes or not, because these attributes are very important for successful fulfillment of the responsibilities of a team leader. So the team leader should possess relationship building skills to interact with clients and team members. So this basically pertains to communication skills. He must be service oriented. He should have good supervisory skills because he has to lead a team of sales associates. He must have excellent communication skills because he has to communicate with his team as well as to communicate with the senior management. He must have a good temperament. He must not be short tempered, otherwise, he will ruin our customer base. The customers may complain. He must possess computer skills. And in this, Microsoft Excel is very important because in retail setup, sales data is usually entered using Microsoft Excel, which is very useful. in analyzing the market data. So I would like to suggest the students to enhance their skills in Microsoft Excel application. So a retail team leader performs various duties in a retail business which may differ on the discretion of the retailer who employs him or her depending on the size of the retail store. However, responsibilities are more or less across every retail format. The key role of a team leader is to increase the efficiency of the salespeople who have been employed under him or her. All the other roles are basically an extension of this key role. Maximization of sales or profit is very important for survival and expansion of the organization. So in retail setup, specific focus is given on achieving sales targets. Team leader have to play the role of a mentor. The role of a team leader also involves helping and training the new and existing salespeople so they may acquire a competitive edge on the sales floor by gaining advantages from the experiences of the team leader. It may comprise advice on handling challenging customers, help on closing a particular sale, or answers to frequently asked questions. The sales training specifically emphasizes on making sure the sales staff can achieve their sales target. They also focus on the adequate orientation of a salesperson with regards to his her job and tips that improves his performance. Achievement of organizational activities and sales target, the team leader must encourage his employees to achieve their sales targets. A team leader must motivate his subordinates to consistently work hard for better results. So he may motivate his team leaders by giving common rewards such as bonus, small prizes, and employee of the month on behalf of the organization. The team leader must correct an employee's mistake politely. It will encourage them to work efficiently to meet their sales target. Effective communication in the workplace is very important. So the team leader also have some uh, responsibilities in this regard. As a team leader, it is a team leader's duty to raise any concerns or grievances of his team members to his immediate superior. This may be regarding inappropriate compensation, safety, or unfriendly work environment. If team leader does not perform this duty, he may be at the risk of a team member directly reporting it to the higher authority, which undoubtedly would not be a comfortable situation for any team leader. So, coming to the job description or responsibilities of a retail team leader, as I've said earlier, the primary focus remains on maximizing the organization sales. Maintaining good customer relations is another important strategy to achieve high sales, and a team leader must not take it for granted because for building customer loyalty, managing and maintaining long-term good customer relationship is very important. Team leader should consider a customer as the king and impart the same learning to his team members. The team leader must train his team regarding the manner in which a customer must be greeted, responded to, and answered to. So the sales team must behave in a friendly and polite way with their customers and must use refined language while dealing with challenging customers. A team leader also makes sure that the salespeople abide by the code of conduct laid by their organization. Whenever there is a conflict between a customer and a salesperson, the team leader steps in for a settlement. Even when a customer is behaving aggressively and ruthlessly, a team leader must keep calm and be polite when handling such matters. Otherwise, it may damage the company's brand image. So here are some of the attributes of an effective team leader. These qualities are extremely important for a good team leader. So we will discuss one by one each one of these attributes in an anti-clockwise manner. So the first attribute we would like to discuss is this one, leads from the front. Contrary to the old days when team leaders would simply just sit in the administrative cabin while the real deal would happen at the battlefront, these days they have to lead from the front. In today's corporate environment, a team leader does not get any respect unless he gets down to the shop floor with his or her team. So, for example, when interacting with customers, the team leader must handle them the same way as you want your sales associates to handle them. You must, as a team leader, you must be humble, polite, and obliging. Even if a customer becomes hostile, you need to keep calm and deal with the situation as per the policy of the company. You must avoid any sarcastic or rude comments and refrain from raising your voice at any cost. In his position, the team leader needs to take decisions every now and then. So, ability to make good decisions is the most important characteristic that a team leader needs to possess. A level handed person needs to make decisions on various important things in different scenarios in the professional world. If not taken properly, these decisions can even negatively impact a person's career and his teamwork. Hence, one must make these decisions carefully. Effective decision making requires experience. So, the team leader must be open to experience. So, the third attribute is the team leader should act as a cohesive force amongst his her team members. This term cohesion or cohesive is very important. The dictionary meaning is that it refers to sticking together of particles of the same substance. But here, in this context, it refers to its subordinates, its team members, so that they can work as a team to achieve organizational goals. In professional world, team members cannot be on great terms at all times. Hence, a team leader must ensure they that the team members have a comfortable and productive relationship with one another for fulfillment of organizational goals. So, in the fifth point, it says that forgives but doesn't forget. An effective team leader remembers all the mistakes made by the team members and ensures that they are not repeated in the future. However, he or she should make sure that a member is not punished for a mistake unnecessarily. So the fifth attribute is serves as an example. In other words, leads by example. The team leader must lead by an example. This is one of the most important qualities of a team leader. Leading by example is one of the most effective ways to drive and motivate the team to achieve excellence. It is not an easy task in this fast moving world, but the team leader must emphasize on leading his team by setting examples himself. As I have discussed earlier in the previous slides. The last and sixth point in this slide is maintaining balance between personal life and professional life. So here the team leader must try to make a balance between personal and professional life. In a corporate world, an overlap between personal and professional lives is common. Hence, a team leader must understand this difference and respect the professional growth and personal life of the team members. Along with this, the team leader should be able to maintain a balance in his her life also. He must not allow stress to adversely affect his life. This will in turn have impact on his work and organizational efficiency. So maintaining a life, uh, healthy lifestyle is very important in today's dynamic business world. As a team leader, he must encourage his team members to regularly exercise, do yoga, pranayam, to reduce stress of their uh, responsibilities and sales targets. So at the end of this presentation, here are summary of major responsibilities of a team leader. So the primary responsibility of a team leader is to maximize sales and service initiative by following organizational procedures and guidelines. He must be able to lead and motivate his sales team to fulfill and develop their skills and capabilities to the maximum and build a culture of high performance and consistent delivery to achieve organizational objectives. Uh, he also has responsibility to plan and lead the daily team briefings. He must work with the senior management to set objectives and performance standards. Then he must be in regular contact and conversation with his team of sales associates to monitor the performance level, including their daily attendance, punctuality, personal appearance to ensure that performance is on track. Again, he must take initiative to take care of personal health and safety of himself and that of others and report if there are any health and safety concerns to the authority in view of this pandemic situation. So in this presentation, we briefly discussed about the concept of retail team leader, the job descriptions, responsibilities of a retail team leader, and this concept is very important in any course of uh, retail management. So do study this topic sincerely to score high marks. Thank you.